Grandmaster, 3 more. Haas, they know you the GOAT. Thank you for sponsoring this war, family. Appreciate you. Now that said, Philly, El Paso, wow, Australia. Oh, the comment section going crazy. Okay. ATL, Milwaukee, Montreal, wow, Rochester, damn, I can't even see everything. It's going so fast. Brooklyn, Coney Island, damn, Hartford, Connecticut, Japan. We got people from Japan in the building. Vegas, South Jamaica, Queen, Louisiana, 4th Ward, ATL, The Bean, ATL, Fordham University, shout out to University, Sheldon, Connecticut, comment section, Tanzania, wow, Kansas City, France, Jacksonville, London, UK, Harlem, ATL, Amityville, Gun Blazing, New Haven, Tulsa, okay, wow, that's what I'm talking about. Greensboro, North Carolina, get your hands out of my pockets TV. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Cypress Ave, oh man, I'm going crazy. Yes. Y'all violating the haters. They watching like, oh. Haas, I stand with T.I. I am from ATL, and the Harris family is highly respected here. Love your channel. Thank you for sponsoring this war, family. Jesse 89433. I want y'all to listen to this real careful.
I understand why you feel the way you feel, because Master taught you the way he taught you. If you ever leave out the United States of America, you will find out it's fair game at all these ages that they're talking about right now. I've been on this earth 15, 16 years. You are limited to think that you gotta wait for a hoe to be 18 for it to be something that's right in your mind. But do the research on these other countries and find out when grown can put grown holes.
The new Corey Holcomb PDF receipt.
Did y'all hear him? Did you hear clearly what he said out of his mouth? And see, I believe in playing the whole video. And even though this is a clip, nigga, you can hear clear what he said. He's telling you. Did y'all hear him? Or should I? If y'all want me to play it again, nah, I'm gonna play it again so I can break it down. The nigga's telling you that if you go to other countries, if you stay in America, you're missing out. Because in other countries, you can have them girls at 15, 16 years old. You get to blaze them. Take the what? And lead a what? Peace, God. Appreciate you from VA Beach. Albuquerque. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Yo, Haas, I've been watching you for, I'm 28 now. I'm going to say I've never changed. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Get your hands out of my pocket, TV. Are y'all listening to what I'm listening to? The nigga Corey said, listen to what he said. For all the parents out there.
I understand why you feel the way you feel, because Master taught you the way he taught you. If you ever leave out the United States of America, you will find out it's fair game at all these ages that they're talking about right now. I've been on this earth 15, 16 years. You are limited to think that you gotta wait for a hoe to be 18 for it to be something that's right in your mind. But do the research on these other countries and find out when grown can put grown holes.
The new Corey Holcomb PDF receipt.
Do the research for when grown men could put grown in these holes. He's talking about 15 and 16-year-olds. Poetik Flakko is killing Corey, as he should.
Have hit the timeline. It is probably worse than the last ones.
You ever looked at a daughter room who almost grown?
Oh, here we go.
Jesus. It's amazing. And Jeremy's going to say this whole episode, SVU. I can't crack any jokes.
Let's was a part.
Wait, what do we do? Is that a good thing to do? No. Like, my son is coming to town this week. He's 16. Should I take him somewhere?
No.
These bathhouses out here?
Are you serious?
Is it caused by
I don't think so.
16?
No, I don't think so. Unless
Just
he's
relax and let it happen, boy.
No, if he was 18, maybe.
What's that 16-year-old kid look when they get their washed by
Yeah,
the
Mr.
Let us squirt. Oh, you watch squirt. Right. You be like this? Right.
At some point, we have to start asking.
So Corey's sitting up there talking about his son coming to town, as y'all can hear, and taking him to a bathhouse at 16 so the old hoes could play with his little 16-year-old boy. But you notice that with Corey, in a lot of these clips, he's in love with that 16, that teen, which I don't care to me. That's still a child. 16, you still a child. I don't want to hear nothing about you knew what you was doing. Nah, I don't play those games. When grown people think that they can play with them teenagers, we got a problem. We talking about an old man creeping up on his 50s if he ain't 50 already. How old is Corey Holcomb? 57.
57 years old.
Creeping up on 60. Disgusting.
What's the punchline? What was the punchline if these were jokes? Corey Holcomb asking the room if anybody else has ever looked in the room of an underage girl who was the daughter of a woman he was dating, and they was like, right, no. Or Corey Holcomb saying that he wants to get his son sexual experience with grown women on his 16th birthday. Like, things like that to me is like, hey, bruh, what's the punchline? If you were joking, tell me the punchline, though. What was the ta-ta? Because there was none. I didn't see one or hear one.
Anybody want to talk about that?
Wait, what? What is that?
Their kids saw you naked or something.
No. This must be why his old co-host is no longer on the podcast, because dude was not going for none of that Corey Holcomb stuff. Look at the level of disgust. The level of absolute disgust on his face when Corey Holcomb said that. Why in the world would the woman you're dating kids be able to say they have seen you naked? What's going on here? There's no excuse for it to happen once, okay? Which is why I understand Zoe's disgust. But Corey Holcomb has told multiple stories like this. The first story we heard in the last video where we examined the PDF receipts that had hit our timeline, he talked about how, like, the 15-year-old, right, like the daughter was 15, and she came in the room and she hopped under the covers and he was butt naked with nothing on. Now he's about to tell a story where this time around the story involves a 9-year-old.
No, never. It was an accident, but it happened. Yeah, almost. One of the kids walked in the room and me and the mama was under the cover naked, and then one of the little girls got under the cover and was like, oh, I was like, yeah.
This is why you chicks got to be careful who you invite into your house. He laying in the bed with the mother out of his own mouth. Kid walks in the room, because kids do that. They open up doors, especially if the doors ain't locked. See him in the bed, he ain't got no clothes on now. He's saying yeah to the kid too. It's coming out of his mouth. This coming out of his mouth. This coming out of his mouth. And y'all wonder why kids in the hood is dysfunctional? You know how many kids got violated by their mother's boyfriends? And they can't tell what happened to them because they don't want to embarrass their mother? You know how many kids got violated by their mother's boyfriend and they can't tell their story because their mother don't want to be embarrassed? The kid is protecting the parent when the parent should be protecting the kid.